Hello everybody, and today we are going to start our Keystone library project. This is where we take a warehouse that's on a brownfield and convert it into a library, something a little bit more useful. So in order to do that, you're going to open up your file that says Keystone Student. This is located on Google Classroom, and you're going to download it to your desktop, then open it up. So I'm just going to get to it here. Okay, and it's open. It opens up a little weird. That's no big deal. And let's take a look at this. So we have our exterior walls here, and we could zoom in and we could see all of the steel, the inside framing, all there. And like we just been working on, we'll add the exterior wall that goes here, the roof for the second floor, roof for the first floor, which is going to be our green roof, and we'll add our actual floor for the stacks there. And it shouldn't really be too bad to do. So let's get this going. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is let's add this exterior wall here. Now we can click on this wall right here and we see it's the basic exterior wall 1. Now if we do this, we can get it to basically match going all the way around and then match this detail we have up on top. So let's do that. We are going to go to wall. Well, let's go into our different views. Floor plan views. Let's go to the level 2. Let's go to roof level. So there we have it. You can see there's our structural beams. Change your detail level to fine. Now we can see a little bit better. And there's the exterior wall. And let's going here. Well, actually, let's start level 2. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, see, there it is right there. Let's go back to roof. And do it from here because it's going to be easier to match up on the edge. And what we'll do is draw in our wall. So we go wall, and we want our exterior wall. So it looks like we have exterior wall 1, I believe it was, right there. That's what that was. And we're just going to come in and we'll draw the wall. Doesn't have to be perfect at this point. We're just going to draw it in. Cancel that. Hit escape, click on the wall, we'll move the exterior there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to trim this to the corner. And by doing so, it's actually going to put a split in the exterior wall, and we can fix that as well. So, let's do this. Click on the wall. Actually, let's first bring it in and take a look at this wall. Go to Edit Type so we can see what we're dealing with. You may have to change this to Preview and then change it to Section Modified Type. And we can see the different layers we have here. And if we go to Edit, we can see we have the gypsum wallboard on the inside, a vapor retardant. Then we have the steel itself, plywood sheathing, air barrier, air, and then the concrete masonry unit. So that's our basic exterior wall, very similar to what we would be using. Okay, let's hit cancel on that. Now I'm going to trim the corner. So I'm going to click on the wall. Trim to corner, and this has trim and extend single wall. So let's go trim to corner. Let's get this all to match up like that. Like that. Now let's take a look at what we have. It's going to be a little weird. All right, so that we have a couple of problems. So let's click this, change the base constraint to be level 2, the top constraint to be roof. Let's hit apply, and now let's see what we have. All right, so now we have that going around, and it looks like everything else is fine. The problem we have, right, that matches up, is that we have these little reveals right here. Now they're on this level here, but it looks weird going wrapping around the building, so let's click on that. Edit type, we're going to delete them. All right, so we don't delete these from every wall. Go duplicate, we'll call it exterior wall. Let's call it roof, so that we know that it's the one that we used up there. Hit OK. Edit, reveals. Click over here, and we'll delete those. So notice those are the little reveals there. Deletes all of them. Hit apply, okay. And now we don't have the little reveals there. Hit okay, okay again, and now that's cleaner. The bottom is fine. It's below the roof line, so we're good to go. At this point, I would go File. Let's save it as something. Stone, call mine example. Okay, you can save yours as whatever you like. And we're good to go. Let's take a look at this in the home view. A little bit different under realistic. So we can see how everything looks. And that's it. Okay, so now let's get the roof on for the second floor. Let's go into roof view. There we are. Let's go to roof by footprint. And now what we're going to do is that we are going to extend from here. Let's go to the wall core. So that goes in a little bit and then around. So here we have a basic EPDM roof. Let's take a quick look at that. Go to edit so we can see the layers. So we have the metal decking, which is here, rigid insulation, which is the pinkest area, and then the rubber or EPDM membrane up on top to give it some waterproofing. All looks good. The thicknesses are all right. Okay, hit OK. And what we want is we'll extend this to the wall core. Explain why in a section view. Just like that. You can lock it in, that's fine. 3D view, there we have it. Now, I'll explain why in a second. If we go to this section box, let's make sure that everything looks correct. Oops. In the front. Okay, so there we have it. It extends into that wall core right there. It's so that we make sure we have the waterproofing that's needed for the actual roof. It's sitting up on those, open web steel trusses, so that's good. All right, top roof done. Now we're gonna go do the second floor flooring right here. So go to level 2. Okay, so this is the inside where the stacks are gonna be. Let's go to floor, architectural. All right, we can see we have a couple types. So we have first floor slab, floor, and then this one right here. Let's go to the one that says floor. I'll explain in a second. Edit type. Okay, so we can see in the section view we have the steel and it's filled with the concrete. Let's go to edit type. Let's see the thickness. So 4 inches on top of that corrugated metal deck. That's good. Hit OK. OK again. Extend into wall core. Let's go with that. Okay, let's bring it over. Check that. There we have it. Let's go to this view. All right, and let's take a look with our section box still on, where it's sitting. So it looks like we have that right there. So it's, the floor is sitting right on top of the steel. So so far, so good with that. Notice it matches this one down here, even better. Now let's add the green roof for this section. That is also on level 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into, let's take a look at roof by footprint. Let's see what we have. So we have this green roof right here. Let's click on it and see what they have for us in this template. Nothing. I don't like it. It's just a block. So let's cancel that one. X out. Yes, I want to discard that roof. Go to floor. Structural. Hit the drop down and go to this roof right here. Let's take a look at what we have here. So this is very similar to what we'd want on our green roof. We have the corrugated metal deck, insulation EPDM. We need to add to this. So let's go to edit. We want to delete this air layer right? So we have the metal deck right there. And let's click. Oh, don't need to do that. Good. We have rigid insulation. That's what we want. EPDM liner. I want to change this structure deck from bound layer above to standalone deck. Now it's corrugation, insulation, EPDM liner. We're going to need, this is where you're going to take a look at the profile of your green roof, your detail from the assignment, and we're going to add material on top. We'll add the dirt, the soil, and we can add a couple other layers. So we're going to change original structure. We'll change the liner, membrane. Also, we could do, just make it as membrane layer, should be fine. Now what we're going to do is insert layer above. Let's just add the earth for that. So click on the dots, type in earth. There it is. Use render appearance. Okay. We're going to add 6 inches of earth on top. So this is our basic green roof, right? So you know, the material go down here. We would probably have some sort of drainage mat in there as well, which we could also add in, or you can add in. And then we're going to insert on top of this, we'll call that our finish layer. Go here. Let's type in, let's add grass so we have something on top. So we have nothing. Let's go to creates, duplicates new material. Then we are going to go to identity, grass, use render appearance. So let's check on that grass now. Just that, click on here, let's search grass. And I'm going to use these dark Bermuda, click on that. X out. So there it is, hit apply. Okay, and we will give this a depth of 2 inches. So now we have grass, dirt, liner, rigid insulation, metal deck, hit OK. So it tells us membrane layer, function requires 0 thickness, so let's change that. We could just change that to substrate also. Change this to substrate, and then finish layer. Okay. Hit OK. Same as before, click, go to the corner. Let's go slightly in there, so it's going to be into the wall, and the wall will be able to come over it. Hit the check mark. Let's take a look. There's our green roof. Let's go back to this view here. And we see we have a slight issue is that the flooring is not on top of these steel beams. So let's fix that. Click on it. So we're going to adjust that now. Click. Let's go align the top of this with the bottom. I'm going to lock it in of the floor. Hit escape. Check. Like this. And now we've just moved it up. Let's take a look at the section box. And there we have it. So we have our basic Keystone library, roof, second floor inside, and the green roof right there. And you can modify this to suit your needs, but this is the basic setup. So let's save that. And that should be it for today. Have a good day. Bye.